The involuntary manslaughter trial against Alec Baldwin was dismissed due to crucial evidence hidden by the prosecution team. The judge ruled in Baldwin's favor, stating withheld information would have supported his case. Wrongful withholding of evidence was deemed intentional and deliberate by the judge, who said there was no way to correct the error. The involuntary manslaughter trial of Alec Baldwin has been dismissed by Judge Mary Marlowe Sommer after it was discovered that information relating to how live ammunition rounds ended up on the set was buried by the prosecution team. Baldwin was seen to weep in court as the judge ruled in favor of the actor, stating that evidence concealed by the state would have supported Baldwin's case. Sommer concluded, "The state's willful withholding of information was intentional and deliberate. There is no way for the court to right this wrong." The dramatic turn of events, which themselves were reminiscent of many Hollywood courtroom dramas, rested on evidence that was handed over to the New Mexico police following the conviction of Rust's armorer, Hannah Gutierrez Reed, back in March. This consisted of several live rounds of ammunition that were claimed to have been brought onto the set of the movie by the supplier of the prop gun that Baldwin used, rather than being put there by Gutierrez Reed. According to a witness, this evidence was not presented along with the rest of the material from the case, but was stored away in an alternate case file. The witness claimed that Carrie Morrissey, one of the special prosecutors on the case, was directly involved in the decision. In light of the new information, Morrissey was removed from the case, with a new special prosecutor replacing her, and she was called to the stand to answer questions about her own conduct. The defense's questioning included asking Morrissey if, during a conversation with the witness, she referred to Baldwin as an arrogant prick and a seek sucker. What changed in the case against Alec Baldwin? Alec Baldwin's trial centered on the claim that he was indirectly responsible for the killing of cinematographer Helena Hutchins, as he was the one holding the prop gun, which had somehow been loaded with live rounds. The prosecution team had argued that the live rounds in question had been brought onto set by armorer Gutierrez Reed, but earlier this year, a Good Samaritan delivered a box of ammunition that was an exact match for the bullet that was fired on the set that fateful day. Those bullets came from prop supplier, Seth Kenney, which contradicted the basis of the prosecution's main argument. The decision was then made not to include the new evidence in the same case file as the existing Rust case evidence, nor to put forward the interview transcript relating to the original source of the ammunition. Baldwin's lawyers argued that, if this evidence wasn't as important as we say it is, they would have turned it over. While Morrissey chose to take the stand to deny the accusations of the defense relating to her involvement and derogatory opinions of Baldwin, it had become clear through the earlier testimony of Alexandria Hancock, of the Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office, that Morrissey was one of the people responsible for the decision to file the new evidence in a separate case. Morrissey denied the claims that she had called Baldwin various unsavory names, noting that she appreciated the actor's movies, his work on Saturday Night Live, and his politics. However, the new developments were enough for the judge to see no other option but to dismiss the case, and end the criminal prosecution of Baldwin. The actor has so far not released a statement.